What's up, Lane? How are you? Yeah. One of those days. Maybe you slept too much. You gotta get enough rest for your crazy Dave the Diver things. Only like, a couple more months to go and you'll be done. Crazy that I've only been playing on PC all week and it's like controller what? Who? How do I use this? Who am I? Fuck my skill check. You gotta get somewhere with it. I mean, you're kind of like slowly getting somewhere with it. Talking to you and doing this shit is not working out. We're halfway here. We're halfway here. I know. I don't know how to play on console anymore. How do we do this? Yes, sir. By so many people. Well, it's obvious, but sure. Maybe you do need to sleep since you had to think about that. I assume we have some more challenges that I haven't done at all. This new trickster though, in like PCB, like I don't know, all the sound effects and stuff, it's like he's from a different game. Like, I felt like the tears were kind of like fake, you know? It's like they just needed to like do something with him. But you fly through the tears so fast. It's like, sure, whatever the point is. He's gonna have a hard time on some maps though now, like he's slower. I don't know. They just need to leave it alone. Just leave him alone. It's whatever. It's too late though. And like they originally said they weren't gonna do the Survivor. And then they're like, oh, but the K-pop Demon Hunters guy will do the voice, so let's do the Survivor. Okay, sure. Let me leave. Yeah, I had to look. I didn't know who he was, and I was like, oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, sure. Whatever. Very horror inspired there. Where is this person? Outside, over there. And somebody else is gonna have to do that. Not yet, Doc. No ringing yet. Tell him. Nobody knows. I hear it. I hear the ringing. You hear it? It's so fucking loud. I knew it was there. I'm just listening to the ringing. Why'd you have to tell me, Doc? I was not thinking about it. Listen, I only had to wait 20 seconds for a lobby. That's all it was. Oh, it's okay. I can abandon. I can abandon. It's fine. Let's abandon. Yeah, why am I here? The evolution of this game, man. Fine, I'll take my death. Right? We don't need to abandon it. I forgot about the ringing because we didn't do this at all last week. We did customs. Look how fast the lobbies are, though. Okay, listen, free blood points for nothing because we really don't need them. Honestly, like the best things that I found in PTB, other than like the map is really nice, but it doesn't fit any of the other maps. We got a whole new game coming into the game. I like that you can change all the auras. I think it'll help people like that are a little bit more casual too, or just have issues with that. It's a nice little feature that they're gonna add. What was the other thing? Gosh, my hands are so cold. It was so cold today and yesterday, and it's not even that cold outside. It must just be like 'cause it's windy. Sure, after this one, you can request to hop in if you want. I'll accept it. No, I have to go play the map quite a bit. I want to wander around the map. It's just a lot of shiny things. I don't know how great it's going to be, like, gameplay-wise. I also don't know if they're going to change anything. What was the other thing that they did? That wasn't the auras. There's something else, too, that I liked. But I can't remember. That's how important it was, I guess. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I need to go back on PC. I refuse. Again. Yes, I do. We're even. What's not that great? The map, you mean? Yeah, you were saying. There's like so many little details everywhere, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know how like balanced of a map it really is. pretty though. The trickster, like, new sounds are so weird too. I don't know. I don't know, it's whatever. Nothing we could do about it, you know? I saw the Wesker stuff though. I know you're discouraged by that. I don't think it's intended though. I feel like they just broke him because they did so much stuff. You know how it goes. It's like that though for you. Like, I almost feel like it's not going to get fixed just because of your luck, right? Every time you start to get back into a killer that you used to play because they're kind of working properly again, they break again. Like, you're kind of cursed with it, to be fair. It has happened to, like, every single killer. Like, down to, like, you start playing fucking Hag, and then all of a sudden she has issues. Like, stop breaking the game, Doc. What's your problem? Other people want to play, too. At this point, I feel like it's, like, personally targeted at Doc. Every little thing that he decides that he enjoys about this game, they mess up somehow. Every time, man. Every time you get excited about something, something breaks and ruins it. Every single time, man. You'll pick, like, the most random, like, nobody ever plays this killer new main to start to play, and that somehow gets broken. It's wild. Yeah, personally attacked. Ooh. Shiny. You already played through both of the endings, but sure. You'll probably get a DLC eventually too. I didn't mind it, to be honest. Like, I'm not the biggest Leon fan, but I wasn't bothered by him. He was just like an old man with bad stubble, you know? So whatever. I found it to be pretty funny, to be honest. I laughed quite a bit watching this new Resident Evil. I'm glad they kept, like, the super cheesy, like, why are they saying this one-liners? It's very heavy comedy. Honestly, I thought it was going to be more serious than it was, but it's not. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for people, but it's very funny. It made me laugh a lot. It's pretty stupid. In a good way, I guess. Can't complain. Jacob was saying something about they took their time and stuff. They didn't want it to be like Silent Hill F, and it's like, man, it took some serious, like, skill to make Silent Hill F as bad as it was. Like, I don't think anything's gonna be, like, as disappointing to me as that, like, ever. It's one of the few. And I'll still say it's fine as its own thing. It's just not Silent Hill, man. What's up, V? How are you? Runaway Fang! He doesn't want to say anything. It might give it away. Honestly, I wasn't surprised at all. Like, I was very curious. What you did tell me you didn't like about it, that's what I was curious about. But I also couldn't say anything because I didn't want to spoil anything, like, story-wise. So I was just waiting. But I also wasn't surprised by what you told me when you got done playing it. I expected a little bit more, but I'll talk to you about it later. There was one thing that I was like, Dee is not gonna like this, but she didn't mention it, but I bet you didn't like it. Kind of mentioned it without mentioning it. And to be fair, like, I saw the endings, like, I didn't care at all about spoilers, like, as soon as it leaked, so I had to keep quiet for all of you guys. It's so funny, because, like, my entire list of people that I know are playing it right now. Or today. It's been non-stop. There's at least, like, 4 people playing it, like, constantly. Overlapping, like, it doesn't end. I've watched it, like, all the way through twice, and then, like, half of another time already. So, I don't know. If I was thinking about playing it, I basically already did, right? Like, I was there for the whole friggin' thing, man. Multiple times already. It's alright, though. I didn't mind it. I thought it was funny. Yeah, I can't talk about it. Can't spoil it. Can't say the things I liked. It'll give things away. The only thing I gave away is that Leon has a homeless vibes. Really bad stubble. He looks like he got some, like, botched buccal fat surgery. He's just an old man. It's fine. He didn't bother me. But, I mean, people have already seen what he looks like, so that's fine. Man, now I can't use my on-demand sprint burst. Who's the other killer? Oh, a nurse. Never mind. I remembered. It just took me a minute. Well, he's dead. Should I go? Should I stay? We stay. Come on. Yeah, old man things. This new Leon made you think of that? Alright, I won't press anything. If anybody wants in. I have become a cat lady the last couple days. I have been playing Eugenics like non-stop since I got it. I can't stop. And I've barely scratched the surface. It's honestly kind of like, it takes a long time to do these runs. It's sucking the life out of my life. Seriously. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna get anything done, like you said, like it took the one guy with like 500 hours to 100% it. Exactly. Like, if I'm gonna get anything at all done, I have to put like 12 hours into one session, and then I've taken one baby step forward. Baby step. Like, it's crazy. Jerry's in a match. I guess the next one then. I did get Resident Evil 6 on PC for you though, dog. So now we have to play 5 again. Or we'll never get to 6. And now we have no excuse to do the campaigns that we didn't do. I'm excited to play Chris's over again though. Can't lie. Nah, like, you'll just have to sleep for a few days after you're done, but you're not going to stop playing it for the next couple days, and then you'll have everything. It'll be fine. Couple days to recover. I have Fatal Frame soon too. I'm very excited about it. I don't expect it to be like some revolutionary thing. It's gonna be kind of derpy, but it's my favorite story from Fatal Frame, so I'm excited. On the 12th. I also passed on the deluxe because I didn't like the outfits. I got the pre-order outfits of their original outfits, which is what I wanted to begin with. If they would have put that in the deluxe, I would have bought the deluxe for the original outfits. That's what they should have done. If they really wanted to sell it, because 20 bucks for one extra set of cosmetics and an art book, eh, it's asking a bit much, okay? Like I'm very aware of these games and how the mechanics are. It's enough, you know? I'm not paying $80 for an ugly outfit. Like, you can calm down. But hey, if they would have given me like fake early access or the original outfits with the deluxe, 100% I would have got the deluxe. I would have paid $30 for the original outfits. Yeah, get her. No, 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 her. Listen, listen. I was on your side. They're here! Do you hear the ringing? They're both here! Run! Away from the ringing! Where's the zombie at? Did she leave? Oh, she's over there. I think that she might like 4. Honestly, they're both okay. 5 is just okay to me. There's things, excuse me, there's things about it I like, but it's just the disconnect compared to the other games. But I guess you would have to play them to see like what I mean without me telling you anything. I also feel like they're very like, I don't know, they're all connected in ways, but they're all standalone too. But they're kind of similar. There's not a lot of differences. There's like a little like story tweak, you know. The story changes slightly, but it has a lot of the same elements in every single one. There's a little growth there, like in the more recent ones. But if I had to recommend any, that I don't know about you with the originals. Like I said, it has some crazy like static and ringing that are toned down a lot in the more like once Nintendo took over, I guess. But if this new one, this one is the best story out of all of them. 2 is the best one, for sure. Everybody's here. I wouldn't pay more than like $15 for them. Maybe 20 for 4. But 4 is like one of those special ones, I guess, because it was region locked for such a long time and there was like no version in English. It's one of those things that like people were waiting their lifetime for it. But you're not like the fanboy, so it's like the same way that I felt about like Final Fantasy Typo. Is how I felt about that Fatal Frame. But hey, at this point I've gotten to play both, so. Oh, hello? Look at her selling me out. That's too much. It's way too much. No. Don't do it. You just get like a month of PlayStation Plus and I'll like share them to you and you can play mine, okay? Do it like that. I paid full price for them when they launched, and I would say 4 was worth it, even though it was mechanically terrifying. And 5 was definitely not. I should have waited a little bit, but it's okay. Look at her, she's fine. She's used to it. Cheryl can handle it. It's not her blood anyway. Seriously, can you guys go somewhere else? I cannot get them away from those 2 gens for anything. Maybe they'll come over here. I mean, he needed something. I don't know if it was 4 zombies, but he needed something. You know how it is for Nemuli in 2v8. I think he personally needs a little bit more of a buff than what they did to his whip, you know? Come on, guys, this isn't fair. The ringing is so annoying. Oh, she got me. It's fine. I was kind of annoyed last time we played and the zombie spawned in and body blocked me against the gen and I couldn't move but it wouldn't attack me. I was a little annoyed. But the killer saved me, so it's okay. But hey, if that's the only issue it's having and it's DBD, then that's fine with me. You know, it could be so much worse. I was watching people play Resident Evil for days. Seriously? It's fine. Yeah, we were trying to talk about it, but not talk about it because we don't want to spoil it for people. I feel like I can't really say anything that I like about it without spoiling something for people. So I was like, I like some things, but I'm not going to say what they are. I also know the doc has already completed it twice, so nothing's really spoiling it from him. Guys! Listen! Look, you both missed, alright? We gotta work on this. I had self-care, Red. Forgot. Go heal for 3 minutes in the corner. Listen, Leon is not my favorite, or he's just not. But he was alright in this one, I didn't mind him. I'll say that. Again. To me, it's a big deal that I didn't mind Leon. Resident Evil 6 Leon ruined Leon for me. He annoyed me so much in Resident Evil 6 that I just, you know, there's not much redemption for him. But it's okay now. He's an old man. Like, I'll let him be. This is amazing time. Hey, you know, some puzzles are just that way. Guys. There are 2 other gens somewhere, but it would be nice if we could get one of these done. Oh my gosh, this Bill scared the shit out of me. Where did he teleport from? Jeez, terrifying. It's the scariest part of this game. We got one of the gens done. The zombies left to purchase the right amount of time. Oh. Nobody's standing here. Wow, he didn't see me? Okay. Works for me. I don't know how, but okay. He didn't need to see me because she's here. No, guys. Wrong. Oh, they hurt. I'm so dead. Oh, her arms are so long. Ooh, Lane just got it. He got it because it was like bundled on sale. And he wanted to play Resistance with me because I've been very difficult to play anything with lately. I don't really want to play a lot of the stuff that I've played a million times. I'm kind of bored with it all. So we played Resistance for a couple of days. Still get a match in like under a minute. It's kind of crazy how many people are still there playing it. But now he has 3. Now he's got to play all the Resident Evil games because now he bought all of them, so he might as well, right? 3 is one of those ones that I saw like one of my friends would use like a modifier on it like every day and play it like with the different characters. So there was like you know, one of them was Link and it was all Zelda themed, and then there was like the Silent Hill one, like all the mods. I've seen it so many times with like every mod ever. I've probably seen that one more than like any movie in my life. Jerry's still at a match. We'll see. You can join if you're back before we go into another one. I forgot anybody was here. Like, where were you, Lane? I didn't even know. I was by myself in there. A zombie got me. I missed it all. I've been like skimming over. I've missed quite a bit of chat. Like Lane sitting here talking about being in the match, and I didn't even know I was with anybody else. Sorry. I was distracted by being a sandwich and all the ringing. I had fun watching Marsh play it earlier. He was like on this emotional roller coaster, like back and forth. Like he'd be annoyed when he was playing Leon, and then he'd be like super happy and chill and praising it when he was playing Grace, and then he'd go back to Leon and he'd be angry again. He was so passionate. There was so much emotion in it. And then I watched Zay play some of it too, and it made me laugh. I put 2 clips from Zay's in Discord in the general. They were just moments that I had to go back today and clip that I couldn't get out of my head. The sounds he made when he saw Chunk's butt. That one was easy to clip. Like, finding him, like, the first time that he was saying, it's giving, and then he got all annoyed with himself, that took me a while to find, honestly. I had to just, like, rewatch it and listen. I was like, man, I should have clipped it yesterday. I'm never gonna find this shit. He got into the Leon parts a little bit more. Like, he mellowed out about it. He was a little annoyed by some things. There were some things that are very handholdy, like, I guess. Like, when he walks by something, it tells him something, and he's like, he got mad. You know him. He's hardcore. Something about zombies, like, being armored when they were, like, going for the chainsaw. I thought it was really funny. When they totally ignore you. They, like, run past you. They're all racing to, like, get the weapon, and it's like, you're not even there. Like, they don't even try to attack you. They just want that shit. My favorite part, like, it's not really spoiling anything. My favorite part is whenever dude Victor like picks him up by the neck and he's like talking to him and he shushes him, like lulls him to sleep. This is so funny. The way that he shushed him was so funny. And then it had that like classic like dude is like bleeding from the neck, dying on the floor, crawling, and Grace is like, "Are you all right?" Yeah, he's fucking great. Then he dies. Some of my favorite parts of like Resident Evil 5 and 6 are like those moments where they say, "Are you okay?" when they are clearly not. It makes me laugh every fucking time. Yeah. I'm so happy that like this one is not taking itself seriously. It's got so much of like all those like comedic things from the other ones in it, to be fair. I didn't find it to be scary at all. I found it to be fucking hilarious. I laughed so much watching Resident Evil 9. No, he's busy. Oh, I didn't make it back to my gen. Hello? Oh, it's Tiffany! She's so cute. You see how tiny she was? Oh my god. Hopefully not. Hopefully she's doing fine. I hope she's not buggy. Maybe she won't feel it. Man, that Jane makes me want to play my Kate with my strings. It's been forever since I put that on her. I did see people post some issues that they were having with her, but I haven't seen it be, like, too crazy. Wait, is this Lane? It's you? It's really him. Okay. I remember you're here now. I see you. You gotta be a bunny or I don't know it's you. I know, I'm sorry that they broke Wesker. I don't think he'll come out of PCB like that, okay? Fingers crossed. It depends how many issues they have to fix before they release it. But yeah, I saw it. It sucks. Yeah, like he's like completely missing his like rebounding now. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't intentional, right? You said that nothing was listed, so it's just an effect of them fixing something else, and hopefully they take care of it. What they usually do is like they got to figure out what broke it, and they just revert that. It's what they did last time they tried to fix him. Remember? To deal with like the camera flicking, and they just couldn't figure it out, so they just reverted it. I hope that they see the reaction that people have over them spending an entire year working on a map, like how nice it turned out, that we don't need a bunch of like slop every couple months. If it takes them a fucking year to give us something decent, then take a year to do it. Because they're just gonna like release other things that didn't have the same amount of time in it that are not like up to the quality. It's the same thing with this previous chapter. It was so well done, like how are they going to top it? I know that we have this grimoire stuff, but I honestly do not believe that you're choosing everything that you think you're choosing. I feel like a lot of things are already like pre-developed. They just want you to think that you have control in some kind of way, but you don't. Like, they already made these decisions. They're not really capable of doing anything very quickly either. FNAF was a little bit buggy, but it was a big thing, you know? It was something new. Springtrap is technically still broken and like ignores the anti-camp. They're aware of it. They said like in September, I have a message from support that, you know, they were going to fix it. That was in September. I don't think they really can fix it. But it wasn't too bad, right? And like we had audio issues. It did have a lot of issues, but they were able to fix those things. But then we had like Walking Dead be like a horrible mess with so many things. It was so lazy. We get a tiny little like corner of a pre-existing map with a building dropped on it, you know? The audio was horrible, and then we get like this new chapter, this last one. They're quiet as fuck, man. They all have built-in filters on them, so I'm worried that like Unbreakable is gonna get bugged. It was already a little bit buggy with this new chapter release. You wouldn't actually get to use it unless you moved a little bit. The bar would be gray instead of yellow if you were like too close to a hook. I see like why it was needed, you know? It kind of sucks that it's not going to work with Conviction anymore, but whatever. I feel like Conviction also gives you enough time where you can use that time to get your ass out the door, you know? If you use it at the right time. So you didn't really need it anyway. I just hope it's not bugged because they changed it. It's gonna piss me off. It's one of the things that I always have on. I don't like when they touch, like, you know, things they don't need to touch. But I do think that it kind of did need to have that taken away. It becomes a little bit too situational for slugging. You know, you can play certain ways to try to get yourself slugged. It works out a lot of the time, but some killers just don't want to slug you, you know? Or they know what you're doing. But we've had a lot of hexes, so honestly, like, Soul Guard is pretty nice to be able to continue to get up as many times as you want, as long as there's a hex. And there's been quite a comeback of them, so it does have more value than it did at other points in time, I guess. But I'd rather have just like one piece of my build for that situational thing instead of multiple things, I guess. Although they've been like slightly tweaking things with Dead Hard to where like now you'll get like halfway through the animation of lifting up your elbow and it still doesn't register, but it like literally shows it like so I don't know what they've been doing with it. It's had like a little bit of hiccups here and there with it over the last few months. So I was talking about I'd rather have Soul Guard just because it's been acting a little weird. I thought it was funny though, Doc's like, yeah, it's just gonna be a simple rework, and then you like pull it up. It is just a lot of talk, honestly, the trickster stuff, but man, they did like so many little things. It honestly, even though it got nerfed down to like, what, half a second, it still feels pretty much the same as it always did, to be fair. It's like, will it pick up that it, like, will it register in time is what it is. And you can see that, like, there's been some changes made because of you getting partially through the animation and it no longer registers. Like, if you lifted your arm up and it still didn't, like, register to take the hit for you, you still would have used it up previously. Now you do not get exhausted, but you still start the animation, so it's like they're trying to tweak something with it. Or it's just buggy. Because technically, like, if you are, like, partially through the animation, even if they don't hit you, it should still cause you to be exhausted and you lose it, you know? That's how it was after the change anyway. But lately it's been acting a little different. By casual tricksters, what do you mean? The ones that just have ricochet blades on and just spin in circles? That's pretty much all of them, you know. There's only like a couple that we faced since he ever even released that actually played with like precision. Which I don't mind those. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, whatever. Most of them have gotten bored of doing that. How often do we even see one? You're gonna see him for a little while because people just, you know, that didn't get to try him are gonna be curious. So we will have more for a little while. It's whatever. We knew it was coming. We had like, you know, a year in advance. I'm not sure like which consultant told them that this was the best thing to do to Trickster though. Like they just don't talk to their consultants. They just like to say we have consultants so they sound like they know what they're talking about. He feels like he's like out of a completely different game with like all the sounds and stuff. Everything's so flashy. I would say, hey, it makes him more unique, but he honestly, like, the map and his rework feel like it's a different game. Like, it's from a different game. they got rid of it and they did their new like creator program, but they still didn't listen to those. Like any DBD person knows, like the odds meltdown because they weren't listening to him, and he was very upset. But like that's what he was there for. Like he was a consultant, probably the best one that they would have ever had. But they don't listen. The same shit happened with Dowsy, man. They didn't listen to him either. People spend all this time figuring out these issues for them and like have like a proper way to deal with them, and they don't listen. Don't tell him. You don't know. He knows. I also feel like they did him so dirty, right? Like he was so excited about all of this, but they couldn't put his character in the game because the character was too young. But then we get like this aged up Stranger Things characters. Like they could have just aged him up. That seemed a little dirty too. The one person that really didn't want to be left out. I'm sure he was like very uncomfortable, you know, just like trying to stay as professional and chill as he could in a horrible situation, honestly. I mean, like, even like the Silent Hill characters. Yeah, they really had no reason to not include him. They should have put him in after the shit that he had to go through, honestly. Like, maybe they are. They better have somebody on it. And then he gets an apology stream that actually runs properly. It's good that they got on it, you know, and they were able to, like, prevent people from doing that anymore. But now I have to accept everybody that wants to join my lobbies. They made my life harder, but... For Carl, it's fine. I'll press buttons for what he had to go through. Funny how fast they were able to, you know, fix it though. But yeah, they could have just, you know, prevented all of it from happening if they just listened to odds in the moment. Yeah, exactly, Alessa. I can't play with her. I'm not gonna buy her. It's too weird to me for her to be in here. I'd rather just be Cheryl. We'll just let her be. Other people could be Alessa. I was like, where'd he go? There he is. And who was the other guy? Oh, Pyramid. I saw him, man. I ran right to him, though. Which one has the... I don't know. I don't know which one is which. I don't think it's the Wesker that has the bad ping. Hey! Right? Honestly, I thought the same thing, that we just got Silent Hill and I could be Claire and face the Pyramid Head. I thought it was so cool. You're just gonna self-care for the next 3 minutes. It's fine. I don't know, they've been very generous with their licensing, so I wouldn't even be surprised if we ended up getting, like, other characters eventually. No, I've never played Silent Hill with any mods, just, like, the originals I played in their original form. And then the remake on console. There has yet to be anything that made me lean very heavily into my gaming PC until eugenics. I think I played more like on my PC in the last few days than I ever have before. Lies. I played so much fucking Ghost Exile, I can't say that, I guess. But like, choose to sit there and like play something by myself that is like non-co-op PC games. We gotta go. We're gonna die. Nope, only on console. With nothing except for their version of James. Oh, that didn't work out. I was still exhausted. I'm honestly very happy with what they did with the remake. It was one of those things, like, they could never really give you the same feeling as the original did. Like, it's dated at this point, too, you know? It was something very special for when it came out. I'm happy that the same team is making the remake of the first one. I think they'll do a good job with it. As good as they can, you know? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Their last game was really good too. The Chronos one. But they did do a really good job with the remake. I'm gonna play Townfall too. I'm not sure what to expect from it. I forget what the devs are called now. They're not no code anymore. They changed their name like since they obtained the licensing to do it. But I feel like out of everybody that like got a chance to make like their version of it, theirs is probably going to be the best, right? Short Message was like, you know, little girls fighting on Twitter. It had such like a creepy, like deep like story to like why the main character was messed up, and they just like didn't do anything with it. Like, it's there, but they chose to go like Twitter followers and bullying whenever like the mom like put the baby in the freezer and like locked them in the closet. Like, man, like it's like they almost got it. It's like they were like so close to it being Silent Hill. And then they just missed the mark. And then they had the thing where, like, you could vote that was absolutely horrible. And we're still waiting for Townfall, so. I did not like F. Listen, I was so mad when I finished my first playthrough of F that I had to play it again because I'm like, absolutely not. You know, this isn't how we end Silent Hill. So I played it again, got the next ending, played it again, got the next ending, played it again, got the true ending. And it like spits in its own face. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. All it was a spoiled little bitch whining about shit that she actually wanted. Like she was like so they were into each other. Like they wrote letters back and forth together and then they both came to like a mutual understanding. Fuck that shit, man. What a bad story. What a bad story. What a waste of my time to get that platinum. Like it was just a lot of disappointment. You know what was cool? Were the other endings. The other bosses were really cool. The bosses were really cool. I loved the one like the true boss fight where you got to do the like the New Game Plus boss, the shoe boss with the fox and it would like mirror itself and go back and forth to the different versions of her. That was so cool. But the story was horrible. It was so bad. I would say like I can't say that it's worth it to play through it that many times to experience those bosses though. Like I don't know, but you know what they did? Like I beat it right when it came out. I got the platinum. So I got through it in a couple days, all the endings, all the bosses. They nerfed the game to the floor. Like you can skip like 3-4 hours of the actual game now. You could skip entire areas. You don't even have to play it. They nerfed the hard mode, which honestly it wasn't even that bad. Like just play hard and like the extra hard mode like on New Game Plus. You're super strong. But they nerfed it and when I went back to try it after the nerf, I stood still in hard mode and they did like the same amount of damage that they did to me in story mode before the nerf. The real kicker was the big complaint was the end sequence of the game where you have to do a few forced fights and the performance wasn't really handling it well, right? People were having crashes. I was having issues with those pregnant monsters. So when the pregnant monsters would spit out the egg, it would crash the game. It was pretty trash. So a month and a half later, we get a day one patch and it took all those sections out. It took a lot of the enemies out. You can literally press a button and skip the entire end sequence, 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, and just play the ending. They made it Silent Hill for babies. They dumbed it down so much. It's a shame, honestly. They had a chance to at least patch it and have it like be proper. I think it's decent for its own standalone thing, but I don't think it's a Silent Hill game. They just kind of stole some elements from it and they didn't understand the concept. But yeah, now the version of the game is a game that like I have never played because I played the original version of the game and it got nerfed so hard. Doc and I both went back on the hardest difficulty and stuff to like just test things out. It's so easy mode now. It's stupid. It's whatever. Waste of my fucking time that I played it. Like they made it into such a baby game. Yeah, they nerfed the shit out of it. You can skip whole areas. It's kind of sad. I don't know, like they could have done so much with it. There were like things in there that definitely were elements of Silent Hill, but then if you are willing to play through it 4 times to get the true ending, they just turned the entire story on itself. And it's just whatever, you know? Everybody's so understanding and apologetic and yeah, it's all peaceful and it's just not. I still think that she died. From gas. It's the only thing that has like any redemption for it. There was gas like leaking through the town. She was still there. She's dead, okay? She's dead and it was in her head. It's the only little bit of redemption that it could have. But the things that I've seen like people go this way with this like explaining what the story is, they are out of their mind. Like they don't know what they're talking about. These people never played a Silent Hill game. I was very disappointed with it. I'll stop. I ranted about it now for like, what, 15 minutes straight. We're done. I was super excited for it too, like, but I didn't want to hype myself up for it too much. Visually, it was stunning. It was beautiful. The aesthetic was so me, you know. I am a Fatal Frame girl at heart. That was just how I felt about it, you know. I was very fair with it. Like, I didn't have too many expectations. It needed to be brutal enough though, right? Like Silent Hill is like serious trauma. Very serious trauma. It's not, you know, her I don't know, it's about oppressive Japan, and in respect to that, it shits on itself at the end and says there is no oppressive Japan. And I thought that that was wrong. I was like, that is what was the whole point? What was the point of the other three storylines that I just went through then if there was no oppression to begin with? Like, are for real? I don't know. Spitting on itself. Whatever. Eventually, you know, they'll give it away to everybody for free. And we'll see. The percentage of the amount of people that played it after the first run is very low. Most people are not going to play their first like playthrough of it and go back and play it again, which is a shame because the bosses were really cool, but I also respect that they wouldn't want to waste their time. I don't think it was like, I don't know. It was very like hack and slash, and then you get to be like in Super Saiyan mode. Like, you're not helpless at all. She's not weak at all. You're only a little weak for the beginning of your first run. And it was not survival horror at all. Like, they constantly replenish you with everything you need as you use it. More things will show up. You're never at a need for anything. Ooh, there's a trap. A little bit too much. But yeah, it did have some cool visuals. I like when she punished her friends. Because she's a spoiled little fucking shithead. She tortured her friends in her head like that. I liked her until the true ending, and then I didn't like her anymore. I was like, wow, really? So you're just being like a little bitch? You're being a crybaby? Here you've had this like lifetime relationship with the guy that you're supposed to be married to. You guys are both chill with it. You really like each other. You just feel like you're a little bit too young to get married. That's what this whole story was about. Like, you being nervous even though you really did like him. You were so down to marry him. But she's crying about being forced to be married. But she wants to marry him. I don't get it, man. See, I can't stop talking about it. Like, I'm passionately angry with the direction that they went with it. I also didn't think the father was that abusive. My father was more abusive than her father. Like, if I play a Silent Hill game, it's got to be like something traumatic for it to like take it psychologically to Silent Hill level. She left me. Shu was different. Shu was like another, like, Shu was the son of the woman. He was like the bastard son. He got like shunned away, so he's actually like part of the whole god circle too. He's kind of under a spell as well. You don't really know if he really cared about her or not. Like, the letters that you find that are from like the one, I don't know, Doc probably knows how to say it better. There was some lady that had a kid. She got sent away with the kid. The kid was Shu. So he didn't become the heir. The other guy became the heir to the gods. But then that ties Shu in with also being possibly under a spell. So you don't really know if Shu ever really cared for her, or if he was also under a spell. Because that's why the other guy decides not to marry her, because he wants to know if he really cares for her, so they can date now and decide if he really cares now that he's not, you know, being influenced by the gods anymore. But technically Shu was also being influenced by the gods. But it takes you a long time to get there, you know? Like, you're peeling back the layers of your first few playthroughs until you get to that. It's very complicated. It's very complicated. There's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, the true ending, like, man, it was the worst one. But it also had the best boss fight. It was so fucking good. I mean, it was okay, honestly. Like, I was curious. The other endings, like, I would say at least play it twice, because the first ending is horrible. It's not horrible, it's just whatever. It should have been like a midway point, right? Like, she's a drug addict, and you get this ending, and like, all of a sudden you're already on your second run. It's a pretty short game. I'm not sure why they didn't extend it past that first run. Like, that can unfold, and then you continue playing, but you don't have to take the drugs this time. Like, something to push you into, this is your, like, second chance. And I think that would have made people play the other endings. Because it gets so much better after the first playthrough. But then it loses itself by the end of it as well. At least it's pretty though, right? See, I can say that, like, I could have, like, Liza P redeemed itself for me because aesthetically it was very nice, even though it was kind of messy. There was a lot of bugs when I played it. There was a few inconsistencies. It kind of felt like a baby Souls game to me. I watched a lot of people, like, use heavy weapons and hold their guard up and take, like, no damage and just stand there with their guard up for their entire run, and it kind of turned me off of it. I didn't play that kind of build. Wasn't my favorite, but aesthetically it was beautiful. So I can't wait to play the next one. I don't even care. Mechanics don't bother me too much if it's, you know, I'm an aesthetic person at the end of the day. But these Silent Hill F stories, man, like, it was just not the best. Absolutely not. I have no idea why it would be doing that to you. Zombies and traps. Look at these fancy strings. Lane would be the one. But he's probably thinking, listen, I'm playing this match of Dead by Daylight with you. Do not offer up my PC knowledge to other people. Leave me out of it. Stop getting me involved. He's the one that helps me with all my PC things. This right here, this bunny. Don't ask me. My last gaming PC broke and I put it in the closet and bought a new one. It's still in the closet. Could I have taken it to get fixed? Yes. Did I? No, I bought another one. Leo built it for me. Honestly, like, Marshmallow, our friend, was super hyped for it. I thought he would call off work today, but he didn't. He was good. He went to work. Yes, the guy named Leo built my gaming PC for me. The other one's not even that broken. I just need to take it to go get it fixed. It could be a backup, I guess. I'm lazy. It's easier to just replace it. Listen! I gotta do the gen! Lady! I was gonna say it out loud. Like, I haven't stepped in a trap and then got slapped by a zombie yet in 2v8. But I probably jinxed myself by even thinking it. This is when it's gonna happen. Man, where's that other cage? Over there? I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry, other person. Just ran into that zombie. You're out of this match. Oh. He said he's having issues with the audio desyncing on Resident Evil 9 on PC. And we don't know anything about that. Not sure if you do either, but yeah, that's what we were talking about. Maybe it was the same Leo. I don't know. When I did get it, it was all in a different language, and I was having a nervous breakdown. I hook everything up, I turn it on, and I can't read any of it. I'm like, how do I do it? How do I translate it? I don't know what anything says. Stressed me out. I figured it out. I'm not a PC person, alright? I've been trying to be, and I'm just not. I don't have the patience for it. I bought a new headset that has like a dock that I can like seamlessly switch between my console and my PC now. And I'm getting another monitor, even though Lane told me I should just use my TV screen. But I'm getting another monitor because we have to make it as simple as possible, alright? And then we'll see. And then we'll see. We already set everything up for OBS, and we did some test streams for PC things, like, what, 2 years ago, and then I never did it again? So we'll do that again at some point here. Maybe by summer. There's some games that are collecting dust that I've been meaning to play for quite a long time that I bought on PC. Oh, I can't. Like, man, I've been, like, console since I was a kid. I will always prefer my console, I guess. But I started playing Eugenics and I can't stay off my PC now. Usually I just play like some multiplayer ghost games with everybody, or I play Resident Evil with Doc, which we have yet to do. But I bought them so I could play them with Doc, because he doesn't play PlayStation anymore. He's an Xbox guy. I'm obsessed with it. I cannot stop fucking playing it. And I've barely gotten anything done. I can't believe how much I played it in the last couple of days. Kind of blows my mind. I was playing it right before I started stream. It's so good. I love dark, twisted stuff. There's not enough games that like fit my vibe. That one is like so fun. I'm loving it. I haven't unlocked too many of them yet, honestly. I'm waiting to get like the Necromancer. I haven't done too much. I've only had it for like a day and a half. And you know how it goes. I'm in like one run trying to get as far as I can for like 2 hours, hour and a half. What's up, Stars? How are you? I've just dipped my toes into it. I got a long way to go. I love the cat names. I love everything. I love everything. Like, I've been so entertained by it. And there's so much going on. It's like, I'm so focused. I can just sit here and it's like, it's not too loud. It's not a lot going on. It's got this like chill, vibey music. It's very dark. I haven't made it very far. I'm only on like the 3rd layer on each side. But I just unlocked, where they, like, have their family trees now, so I have to make sure that they don't, like, become inbred. That's where I'm at. I have a long way to go, and I plan on playing it all weekend. probably for like the next 500 hours of my life I'll be playing that game. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, usually I only play like those games and then I'll play a PTB. I ended up getting a gaming PC just because I wanted to play PTB. I felt left out. And it was like not the right reason to get a gaming PC because PTB changes anyway. I had this PTB FOMO of always being on console, so a few years ago I got my first gaming PC. So that I could be included. You know how much time I spend on PTB? Not very much. Nicolas Cage PTB was like the most time that I've spent on a PTB. I couldn't get enough of it. It was so funny. Now I just kind of dip my toes in, see what's new, and then expect things to change. You know, I don't put too much time into it. They don't listen anyway to any kind of feedback. Wait, what happened? Why is it a Fang bot? Oh, it's not you. Never mind, it was a different Fang. I was like, wait, did Lane get kicked out? Did I miss something? Yeah, that's my new obsession. Eugenics. If I get like a really, really cool like set of cats, like get some cool stuff, I'll clip it. I'm not there yet though. I still got a lot to figure out. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to focus on not, like, crossbreeding them. I need another room. I have 2 rooms, but I need 3 rooms so that I can make sure that, like, I don't get, like, weird inbred cats. I'm working on it. I need another monitor, even though I could just use my TV screen. We'll see, we'll see. I might. It fits the aesthetic of the games that I play on this channel, so it's definitely possible. I've been having some issues since I had a tree fall and like this ice storm, trying to get like technicians to figure out why my internet will drop sometimes and then it comes right back, but it will crash my streams. So I thought I could do it as like a secondary thing and just like record my runs for a little bit and see if people like it. I could run it as like a premiere so we could still have like time to chat, but just in case, you know, something happened and I couldn't make my stream. Since I'm not here that much, I'm only here like once a week, so it sucks when I don't get to make it. Today is one of those things. I had issues all day and I'm just here for as long as I can be here until the wind blows wrong and everything goes out for 2 seconds. But I shouldn't say that out loud. I don't want to jinx it. I'm to that now. Like, I pushed it, right? I wanted to push it. I wanted to unlock, like, the next area and see what was next, and I went through too many of my cats. So, at this point, like, they're gonna starve to death if I don't do some just simple runs. Yeah, I don't know. This has been, like, they have been back and forth so much. They keep apologizing to me, but at this point, like, I almost want to get my own freaking line from somewhere else, but at the same time, they need to fix it. It's been like 2 months. They've been here, like they were here twice this week with a bucket truck. Then they call and they're like, is everything fine? And honestly, it was fine until today, so. Still not fine. They don't know what it is. I've had people back and forth like every week for weeks, but it'll get there eventually. Help! Where are you? I'm here. So is he. Hey. Run away, Lane! Now you are dead. Maniac. He doesn't want to be your friend, or he wants to eat you. I think you're the ghost face whisperer. He's dead. He's dead. Oh shit, I can't heal myself! He was trying to talk to the ghost face. Through his mind. Or his bunny ears. It's okay. The only time that I don't like it is when somebody is like out to ruin my match for me. Like dropping pallets in my face. Oh my goodness, hello! There's a Tiffany. Like if they like head into the match and just troll everybody to death, sometimes it'll piss me off. Otherwise I've played this game for too long to care too much anymore. Just move on to the next match, you know? Especially Survivor, you don't gotta wait that long. It's okay. You might have a teammate not try, or you might have a game-breaking bug, you know? I feel like you have a game-breaking bug far more often. I say that, but it hasn't been as bad as it used to be. Like, the game used to be, like, game-breakingly broken, like, every month. 8 years ago or so. You know? It's definitely not as bad as it used to be. But they used to be so much better about it. Yeah. Shit, I can't. Oh, he's gonna die. Guy! I should have just swapped with him. You know what, like, people only really act like that in my matches when I play Chaos Shuffle. This last Chaos Shuffle was awful. I couldn't even deal with it. Everybody's so angry. I hear, oh, I can't wait till it comes back. I can't wait till it comes back. And then everybody fucking DCs or throws a fit, throws the match. I hate it. Hate Chaos Shuffle. I want Lights Out back, man. Like, why do we keep getting Chaos Shuffle? Like, where is Lights Out? Apparently it was too difficult for people. It was too hardcore. It was like one of the only times that I ever get a jump scare in this game for years. It's so good. And we might never get it back. It's been so long. They brought it back one time with the candelabras, and it was so fun. It was so stupid. We memed the shit out of those candelabras. We made like a sacrificial circle of candelabras and danced in the basement for a bubba. Let's go. It was so fun. Man, I miss that mode. I get that it was hard, but it was like scary, you know? It was the only thing that's been scary in such a long time. What's up, Titan? How are you? It'll happen either way. What, Chaos Shuffle coming back? Of course. No. Game-breaking bug? Of course. Someone not trying? Of course. I'm not sure what you meant, but yes to all of the things. I take it for what it is at this point, you know? It's been through a hell of a time since it came out. But at least we don't have like a bug where we spawn inside of a rock for the entire match anymore. But technically, like, when they redid Auto Haven, people were spawning inside of cars, so they all come back. I thought it was crazy, like 2v8 when you would fall out of the map and fall back into the center of the map. That bug hasn't been here in forever. I remember when we could not get out of the map. I was like, how the hell did this come back like this many years later? It's just not beginner friendly, you know, like you having like no HUD at all and not seeing progress on anything. I can kind of see why like they're trying to cater to a lot of new people that they brought in, especially like bringing in FNAF. It's going to bring in a ton of new players, and if they go into lights out mode, they don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't really understand like listening to the gen and not being able to see a progress bar. They don't know like how long kind of it feels like it takes to heal. Like they're just kind of lost. Maybe they could tweak it a little bit for it to be a little bit more beginner friendly so that they could bring it back. I also understand that it's one of those things that like only people that know how to play the game are going to understand how to play the mode. This is so easy. Like 2v8, Chaos Shuffle, you just get to try out whatever. You don't have to make any decisions. And this one, you just grab a class. You don't have to have your characters leveled up. It's like so easy for casual players to hop into these modes. Lights Out is not a casual mode at the end of the day. I still wish it was here, you know, optional. Just bring it back once a year, like around Halloween. Halloween was so boring this year. Lights Out would have made such a big difference. I never thought that Christmas would become my favorite DBD holiday. I like the anniversary to grind the offerings for the year, but being able to freaking throw snowballs at people is like the most fun that I can have in DBD. And I miss it, and I can't wait for it to be back next year. It's so stupid fun to have fucking snowball fights with people. It's not hurting anybody, but it's so fun. That was like the best thing they've done in such a long time, man. Christmas is now my favorite DBD event. There were so many issues with the snowman, like not this last year, but the previous year. I do miss like the decoy snowman moving around the map because of the jump scares. But I also understand why they had to take it away because they would like be in like very problematic areas. We could get into snowmen like up on top of stuff. Can't have nice things. Honestly, we never get to see her. She's been kind of buggy, so I don't mind. I like seeing a nurse in 2v8. It's fine. It's like the only time I really get to see one nowadays. Who was the other killer? I thought I knew, but I don't. If I knew, I don't know anymore. I honestly am not sure, like, if we're... I feel like they're not going to touch it, right? They spend so much time developing it. We should get the same version that they have in PCB. But when more people get a chance to play on it, I'm just curious balance-wise how it's going to play out for certain killers. We're probably going to have a map showcase, and you're also going to have to deal with the fact that there's all these stages everywhere. They've given people instruments, and people are just going to want to meme. So good luck getting a serious match. I'll be right there with my tambourine. Oh, it's a wraith. Yeah, like, why did they nerf Pop? I don't know. I guess, like, you know, God forbid that the last chapter brought, you know, something for a killer. So we gotta nerf something else. As much of a survivor main as I am, like, I appreciate a good killer, and killers need things to be able to be successful in this game. Killer is a lot more fucking work, man. We can't be pushing our, like, killers out of the player base. Yeah, they did. Of course. Honestly, they touched some things that they should not have touched. They really didn't have any reason to, like, fix other things. Not things that aren't broken, you know? You don't gotta mess with everything. We need more good killer perks, though. Like, even as, like, even if you're survivor-sided, like, and super entitled, you gotta be tired of playing against the same two fucking builds every match. Like, come on. We see the same shit over and over and over and over because they don't have anything else that they could use that's worth shit, man. They have to. Or just, you know, give the game away. Stop, man. They gotta stop nerfing shit. We need better stuff. I was hoping it was like, you know, finally nudging in the right direction when we got something decent with the last chapter, but who knows. It's nice, honestly. It's really nice when you get to go up against something that's kind of unique that people aren't willing to play with. But it's not that often. You might be one of those players, but man, like we go up against the same, you know, builds constantly because they don't have anything else. They also scream like statistics, right? This is so like statistically used that we have to nerf it. Then why the fuck haven't they changed friends to the end? Their rules only apply if they want them to apply. To be fair, I'm over it though. There was a point where I was so sick and tired of friends in the end, and now it's like I just kind of expect it. It's whatever. It's who cares anymore. Gonna have the same fucking Scour Chook and like fucking Grim. Just boring builds. I love when we get something unique to play against though. You would think, you know? With so many perks, we would see it more often, but no, because they nerfed the shit out of everything. And I don't care how many survivors get mad, you know? I have a lot of hours in Survivor. This game is so survivor-sided. There ain't nothing killer-sided about this game. Except for Ricochet Blades on Trickster. No, but he's fine. He's fine. I'll leave Trickster alone. I just don't like Trickster. I never have. He's the only one. He's the only one I don't like to play against. And it's not, you know, the person's fault. If they enjoy him, go ahead. I just don't like playing against him. Especially that typical spam Ricochet Blade playstyle. I like playing against one that wants to play him differently. Without just spamming blades in a circle. They, quote unquote, weren't going to add a survivor. They scrapped the survivor, but then, you know, they got the opportunity to have K-pop Demon Hunter man voice it, and they're like, alright, survivor's back in. What can we do? Let's throw it together. I hope that there's enough little changes and stuff to him that it kind of promotes a different playstyle with him, right? Like, I can't say that I wouldn't enjoy playing against him if it wasn't the same playstyle 90% of the time. It's fun to play against some variety, you know, you get tired of it. It's the same thing with playing against the same builds. Well, also, like, I don't even care. I take it all with a grain of salt, Doc. We don't know what's actually going to come out of PTB. They tend to change some things. You've gotten your heart broken by PTB multiple times, so don't think too much into it. Just, wait to make your decision on things when we get the final patch notes of what's coming to live. I mean, I'm not into chicks, but damn, some of her cosmetics distract me too. There's that one Rift skin too that the artist has, and if she picks me up, it's over. Like, it's over. All I can do is stare at her hips, like, I'm done. Out for the match, like, they already won. Yeah, I learned that over time, from like having the FOMO, not having access to it, to getting a gaming PC so I could have access to it, to realizing I wasn't really missing too much. I still do like to, take a peek at it, see what's coming. But I also expect it to change. There's a lot of buggy shit going on in PCB now too, that it's just, I hope that they're just buggy and it doesn't make it to live. Oh, did you see that? A trapper on this map is gonna be beautiful for that trapper if he knows what he's doing. He doesn't even have to know what he's doing. Just put him in the doorways. Just put him in the doorways, man. I love this map when I play trapper. It's so good. Just lock down that corner and it's over. They'll never get it done. Oh, is this what we're doing? I mean, that's okay too. They can stay together. Sure. Maybe it'll be fine. Never mind. How you guys doing up there? Am I the only one over here? Oh my gosh, everybody. I'm coming. Let me get this guy, I'll come upstairs. Sorry, we got things to do. Let's go save other people. You guys can heal each other. That's the one thing with this map. Everybody gets tossed to the other side, and it's kind of hard to get to the unhooked sometimes. I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I'm gonna get this guy. Hey, as long as there's no traps in these doorways. You know what? We leave them there. We gotta start doing a gen over here. I don't know. I'm thinking like me, Trapper, and they're kind of hanging out together, so different strategy, I guess. I'd be off on my own, like securing a corner. Bringing all my traps to like one little area, 5 gens, so that they never ever got anything done. Yeah, Doc plays, you know, the mobility. And I just set up. I spend like the first 4 gens setting up like a certain corner so that it snowballs into nothing for them at the end. It's very effective, honestly. my gosh, there's so many games that I play that I will be on a gen at the start, and it's like the gen of death. Like, I will get pushed away from that gen. I can leave it alone for a while, and no matter what I do, that gen is just not the gen, man. I gotta learn how to, like, just leave it there. Like, give up on it. There's always this one gen that can have, like, no pressure, and as soon as I get there, it's just all pressure. Impossible. And I'll spend a lot of my match trying to get that one gen sometimes. What's up, Toxic? How are you? If I see my whole team down, like, I get kind of sad that I'm not the one that got slugged. Like, if I'm the last one standing, I'm not going to get slugged. And I live with Unbreakable on, so if I see 2 people go down and he's slugging, then I'm trying to make sure that I'm the next person that's in a chase. Because I kind of play my matches to get slugged. If they're playing that way, I want to make sure that that person is going to slug me. That way I can get up and we can turn the game around. So that's where my mind would shift. But there's plenty of times where I'm like sitting here working on my first gen, talking to chat, and everybody's down. And I'm like, what happened? That's okay too. Sometimes we can come back from it. As long as I don't get caught and I can pick somebody else up and then get downed, we can still turn that around too. Hey, hey, hey. Guys. I do think that they need to take this ringing away though. The double terror radius. It's a little too much. Like, how are you supposed to deal with 2 of them on you if you can't fucking hear anything because of this ringing? I've had, like, where the pitch gets really fucking high sometimes. Like, not all the time. A few times. But that's enough. Doc gets triggered by it, so it's just also just not very accessible for people, you know? They want to make it, like, accessible for everybody, but then they put high-pitched sounds that are gonna fuck with somebody that has, like, sensory issues. Where can I go? Somewhere else. Did you see that? There was another trap somewhere. I have no idea what kind of trapper this is. Oh my goodness. One that's right there. Who was behind me? So much just happened and I missed all of it. Is he going upstairs? That, just ringing. Like, sound is so important in this game. Why do they have to put this crazy fucking ringing? Like, it does not help you deal with 2 killers. I feel like you should hear it from a certain distance, and then it needs to tone itself down a little bit if they're in your face. Like, go the opposite. I'm sorry, Doc, I know. It's probably the worst it's been. The nice thing is, if somebody decides that they want to be the shadow class, you don't really have to deal with it. You're a bug bunny? What got bugs? I missed it all, I'm sorry. I'm like not reading everything. I'm skimming over everything and missing things. Oh! I was reading! Rude. Jeez. You let me finish my paragraph. I was trying to figure out what happened to Lane. He's dead. You died on purpose because someone saved you, but it wasn't fair. He couldn't hit you in the trap. Okay, that's what happened? Well, I just realized you were dead. And then I saw you say you were a bug bunny, so I was trying to see what happened. I missed it. Textures. You had an invisible texture on your butt. Did you die in front of me? I wasn't looking at you. I was reading the chat. Listen, there's a lot of people here, alright? I ain't got time to notice who's dying in front of me. Plus, you're very tiny. The map is dark. I just didn't see you. Be Jeff or something. Then I'll see you. Where are these cages? Why? He's too cool for you, huh? There's a Steve? You know, I used to be a bunny, and so you tried to steal my identity, and then I just let you be a bunny. And put my bunny on a dusty shelf. We can't all be bunnies, okay? I was not expecting a silent Wesker to run up behind me, so try to pay attention. Being a bunny is fun though. Like, you can say a lot of things with your ears. To be fair, like, I just like flapping my ears around, and Fang, like, Fang was my favorite. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. She's so tiny too, man. I forget how small she is. I played her again, like, not that long ago. I felt so small. I've been playing Robin, and she's gigantic. She's like twice the size of Fang. When we didn't have as many characters, like, in the game, it was, like, down to, like, who had the most tolerable scream. And I thought her scream was just kind of cute. I could not stand Lori. I still can't stand Lori. She's got the worst scream. It, like, pierces through my soul. And, like, of course, like, I originally played Meg because we didn't really have a lot of people to choose from. And Meg makes, like, these baby gurgling toddler sounds. Like an injured toddler on the hook. I can't deal with that either. I just got her to P100 and I can't even play with her because I get, like, so bothered. I can't stand listening to myself. Oh my gosh, I love Lisa with Steam Partner. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to deal with that shit again. Man, he's just too good. I just said it too. I don't want the silent Wesker to sneak up on me and jinx myself. Sheva is my favorite though with Steam Partner, but Lisa's right there. Lisa's right there. I love Steam Partner Lisa, man. I hate her shoes. They look like Play-Doh. But I love her Steam Partner scream. It entertains me so much. Like, if I'm in a mood and I just, like, want to laugh and enjoy myself in DBD, and it's been, like, rough matches, just gotta put on Lisa with Steam Partner or Sheva, and I'm, like, already in a better mood. It's just fun. I love their screams. I was thinking Michaela maybe a little bit too, but she's not really up there with those two. I had to go the other way. I couldn't be a Steve, you know? Everybody was a Steve. I had to find my own. The thing that makes me sad is Steve's injured sounds. He used to ooh-woo when he was injured. He was like my favorite male survivor injured sounds. And he doesn't ooh-woo anymore. I could care less about the scream. Like, bring the ooh-woo back. But just because there were so many seagulls, I had to find somebody else. Steve, he would ooh woo when he was injured. He'd go ooh woo woo. And I loved it so much. And it's gone now. You okay, Bunny? Are you okay? Yeah, it's gone. Never again. Think of the past. We tested it last time we played, and he doesn't do it anymore. Also, it's still a little bit weird to me. I'll get used to it. But he doesn't sound like Steve, the voice actor. So it's just a little weird to me. Are you okay? Resident Evil. I insulted all bunny kind. You need me to kick you out of here? Listen, I need a cup of coffee. The match is going to be like 20 seconds. Alright, I'm going to race. I'm going to put my headset down and I'm going to get coffee and ready up. I don't know. Like, I get it. I get why they did it. They're letting you know that both the killers are close to you, just in case you didn't know. But at the same time, it's so, like, disorienting sometimes. Kind of defeats the purpose of adding it, in my opinion. I don't know, like when it first happened, I was worried about Doc because he has like sensory things with those kind of sounds. He doesn't like he can't deal with unknown either. So I clipped it. I clipped one where like we were in a what's the fucking map? What was the map? Shelter Woods, right? Like in the building upstairs, and it was a nemesis. And then like way across the map, you see the Death Slinger's aura, but he was so far. He was like that far away where that Wraith is, and the Nemesis was here, and the ringing was so loud, and I'm like, he's not even near me. I don't know. It's probably just a little buggy here and there. I heard people say that they have really like bad experiences with like it continuously ringing and being very loud. I have not had that. I also haven't played too much 2v8, and I won't say that they're not having those issues. Every platform has its own issues. Just because I haven't, you know, experienced it doesn't mean that it's not worse for other people. So, I don't know. I'm sure that because it's having so many issues and they've had a lot of complaints, they will do something to tweak it around or at least fix whatever is buggy with it. I caught him. I got the bunny. The raid. It's like, what the fuck? Listen, you can't meme for like 20 seconds, man. You're gonna lose a gen. Come Man, he's not dead yet. I owe Lane quite a few deaths from his funny sandbagging. To be fair, he threatened me before I went to get coffee. He was screaming at me about all bunnies. I was the bunny first. Okay. I was like, what is that? Jane. It was just Jane. I thought something was like spawning out of the ground. I was so confused. Where's this guy? Never mind. The guy got. What do you think about this Nancy? Is this third version of Nancy closer to Nancy, or is it still not Nancy? I just want... Whoa! I just want old Nancy back. Uh-oh. Listen! When there's two of them, what am I gonna do when there's two of them? Yeah, did they tunnel you? Good. Go to bed. Sheva is my hero. Calm down, Bunny. Calm down. Leave them alone. Rude. Tell them to go to the kitchen, he says. Ban him. Somebody ban this Bunny. You're fired. I love that fucking clip of that guy dragging the chicks into the fucking kitchen. It made me laugh so hard. She's like, I need a revive, and he's like, I got you. He pulls her in, drops her down, she turns around, there's another chick on the ground, and it's in the kitchen, and she's like, oh, did you he pulled you in here too? She's like, yeah. That was so good. He was so chill about it. He did it in like the least toxic way that you could do it. I don't know, I posted it in Discord a while back when we were talking about sandwiches. Because I play with like this crazy like 400-pound man voice when I play Arc Raiders. They don't know that I'm a girl. so that they don't drag me to the kitchen. I get treated so differently because they think I'm a guy. They'll never know. Something. Some kind of shooter. It doesn't matter what it was. It was amazing. It was such a funny video. I'm coming, bunny! We can blame me, okay. I trolled us into our first cage, so my bad. Not really. It was on purpose. I'm not really sorry. You can still blame me, but I'm just not sorry. Yeah. He was really nice about it, though. Like, he wasn't saying anything mean. He was super chill. He did technically bring them somewhere safe. It was a very respectable way to drag them to the kitchen, if anything. You don't want to drag me to the kitchen. You should make your own sandwich, I'm just saying. You want me to make a sandwich, you shouldn't eat it. Oh, you back out, Lane. I checked a couple times, but you were already in a match. And then I stopped. Oh, you're not here? Did you leave? Are you going to bed? Ah! Solare! Yeah, you. You're gone now? Did you leave? You know what I just got? Do you know what I just got? The complete collection of Adventure Time. It's 22 discs. And that's what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to watch it. Either that or I'm just going to leave it on my display with my other Adventure Time stuff. Yes, I'm very excited. It's been a while since I watched it. All of them. I'm excited to rewatch it. If I decide to open it. I thought about it. I thought about maybe having a marathon in Discord for everybody to watch, but it's not horror. We only do horror movie stuff in Discord. Yes, but do I want to share it? No, I might want to keep it all for me. Plus, that's your job. You're the movie guy. You do the movies. I'm not trying to steal your job. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to. Because you said that, I can't do it. I don't want to hear anybody's opinions. I'm just going to watch it on my own. Cheese ball. Oh yeah, you said twins, man. They do go through some shit, right? They're broken all the time. I love, like, somebody that does a cool trick shot with a Victor, though. And I wish we could play against them more often, but with them being broken, we don't get to see them too much. There's something that will stress me out about a good Victor, like, running you down. He's so fucking tiny. Like, I will laugh my ass off in a Victor chase. It's fun. I like playing against twins. Also, I love being slugged, you know? Same thing with, like, a Vami Mommy. Like, those are the kind of matches that my builds are, like, made for. The ones that like to slug. Is he actually going? We're coming over here? Okay. He went all the way around. Might as well. I mean, now we got Chucky, so no excuses, right? They would have to get him to, like, a proper state, though. They seem to always be broken, sadly. Yeah. She's distracted. She's not distracted anymore. Honestly, like, against certain killers, though, like, if they're going into slug, it doesn't really help me all that much if I'm the only one that has an anti-slug build. But it can still do something, you know? It can still turn some things around, but it's very situational. I feel like that's one thing they did a good job with, was like kind of swapping up some of the things with conviction to get it to a good state. You should have never been able to like heal yourself and keep getting it back. They actually did a good job with it. It's still really good, just as it is. It didn't need to like, I don't know. The way that it worked wasn't quite fair. It's a little better now. And now you can't use Unbreakable to get yourself back up, so even better, I guess. As long as they don't bug Unbreakable, like I said. We'll see when it comes to live if Unbreakable is bugged or not. I feel like everybody has those days for sure. I don't always mind being the first one hooked. But I usually run dead hard so that I have it in my pocket, so I feel a little bit better if I've been hooked. I kind of hate when like everybody's on their death hook or it's just going to shit and it's the end of the match and I haven't been hooked. Then I feel kind of naked. Then I can't deal with something like Noed. I like to have on resilience, and I like to be injured as much as I can. Oh yeah, people get pissed. A lot of times you know, you can feel it. You can tell that they need it. You know, that's why they had it. But sometimes, man, it's like... The salt will pour over a killer that definitely doesn't need it, but has it just to be like, fuck you in your face at the end, you know? We've had quite a comeback of Blood Warden lately, which is nice. But now I'm starting to expect it more, so it needs to go away for a little bit and then come back again. I'm not much of a killer main at all. I don't play too much killer. I have a P100 Piggy. I like that I can either be like really dirty with her if somebody's pissing me off, or I can just meme. But honestly, like nobody will even run away from me. It's so hard for me to get a serious match with that killer. And everybody dies. I can't let anybody live. Like I'm just like raking in MMR because people just like stand around you, they want to boop, and then they explode in your face. So I kind of stopped playing with her because I can't even, like, I can't get shit done, man. Nobody will run away from me. My statistics for her are kind of crazy, and, like, I never even get a real match. But, as a survivor main, I'm a dirty trapper. I hate playing against it, man. Traps stress me out, but I have a tough trapper to deal with because I am in your head as a survivor, for sure. I love her. She's got some pretty strong add-ons. She's very, like, underrated, honestly. But to be fair, I can't really get people to play seriously against me. Even with good MMR with her, they're still just, like, they could come in with, like, the sweatiest build as a Swift, and as soon as they see what killer I'm playing, they just want to meme. They're like, oh, we could chill. Let's just go, you know, follow the pig. And I don't want to kill them if they're all just going to stand there and look at me. It's kind of the same thing if I play Robbie the Rabbit with my Legion. They just want to look at my little bunny tail. They don't even want to do anything. He's kind of boring, though. He is kind of boring. He can be very satisfying, but he's very basic. But at the same time, not so basic for somebody that just plays killer. I feel like he's very good. Like, people will ask me, like, what killer should I play first as, like, only playing survivor. You know what trappers do. You know where to set a good trap, you know? He does have nice things. He really doesn't need anything. He's fine. He's got some pretty fun add-ons and some pretty dirty ones too. It very much depends on, like, how they're playing. I'm a survivor at heart, so if they're not helping each other and they, like, let somebody die on the other side of the map when I'm, like, you know, so far away, then I will, like, make sure I kill that person that didn't help their team. But I'm not a very serious killer. I refuse to put in the time to learn how to play some of the killers. I do appreciate... Oh, we are hiccuping a little bit. We'll have to get through the match. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get through the match and I'll check it. We've been here 2 hours, so... If we have to go, we have to go. It's okay. I can go play Mugenics for a little while. I've noticed here and there. That was a bigger hiccup though. I knew already. It's been bad all day, honestly. I'm surprised that it let me do anything. I ran into a rock. Of course. They're both here! Damn, I haven't been hooked yet. Didn't even realize. I love memeing with Victor. There was a bug. There was, like, my favorite bug of all time. Where you could, like, tap your directional and you would shuffle your feet. Like, you would just shuffle everywhere. I had the best match with the Victor where we both just, I was shuffling my feet like I was ice skating and he was just memeing along with me, shuffling around. It was amazing. I was so sad when they fixed that bug. That bug was so stupid fun. I have the matches in my DVD section of videos. I have the shuffle bug matches with the Victor. Let me check these menus. 5 years ago. I need to stop playing DBD. Some of these clips are way too old. Best bug ever. I'm gonna let it sit here for a second. I just ran this. What? No, no, stop. It keeps trying to tag products. It's trying to sell PlayStations on my stream, and then it's gonna be like, this is sponsored. YouTube has been rude lately. Yeah, I had a timer where it was gonna drop a product. I'm like, fuck you. I took it off. I took it off. It says it's fine, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. They've been getting very sneaky with how they do some things. I don't really like what they're trying to do either. Especially with their, like, affiliate programs. It's kind of shady. The way that they've just changed it recently. But it's okay, I'm not going to let them drop a PlayStation 5 in there and then say my stream is sponsored when I don't even have ads on it. They can just fuck off. There's better places for them to put that stuff. I'm not going to let them do it until they force me to do it, I guess. You saw it? I will never forget that Twins match that I had. The friend that I was playing with got super fucking salty because he couldn't do it. He was on PC and he couldn't do it. It was only a console bug. And he kept getting tunneled, and then they would just meme with me. He was so mad. Which just made it even more entertaining to me. I'm like, calm down. It's not that serious. I'll try to do another one, Jerry, but I don't know if it's gonna last. I'm probably gonna be out of here soon. If the wind blows too hard outside, I'm gonna have connection issues. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll be here as long as we can be here, I guess. There's not too much I mind, you know, about DBD and the way people play. I don't consider a lot of things toxic that other people think are toxic. Like, let everybody play the way they want to play. The only thing I really have a hard time with is when I do play on PC, like I might have to take the endgame chats off or whatever. They are so nasty to the killers. Like everybody's bitching at each other, like blaming each other for everything. I hate seeing like everybody crash the fuck out over a DBD match. Like get a life, man. It's not that serious. You don't need to be so fucking nasty to people over a match of Dead by Daylight. Petty entitled people, and it's never the killers. It's never the killers. I've had like one killer that was an asshole the entire time I played Dead by Daylight. I have literally gone out of my way to save people and they bitch at me for like standing next to a pallet and call me a pallet camper and say that I'm what's wrong with the game whenever I save them from their death hook. Like people need to get off their high horse with this game. It's a game. Oh, yup. I think this is the last one. We got packet loss. Killers got bad ping, or what kind of server did like killer sided, to be fair? I played a decent amount of killer. I know how much more work it takes to be a killer. Well, thank you. Hopefully my issues get dealt with and next week it's not as rough of a stream. We're losing quality fast. It's crashing out! I love a good killer. I find it like a killer that can like take out an entire fucking team without like camping and tunneling is so impressive to me. I love seeing some real skill that I know that I don't have the patience for. I love a good killer. I feel bad if it's a baby killer, man. Like, I can't troll baby killers like I could when I only had like 1,000 hours in this game. It just feels bad now. You got, well, you have Mad Grit, to be fair. And you have Iron Maiden. If there's Iron Maiden, I'm playing in the locker. If there's Mad Grit, you can always me. But yeah. Also, there's so many things you could do with certain killers to me. Like, I cannot play certain killers because I can't take them seriously. Like, I could never be a serious Vecna in my life. Because you can point at people and, like, throw up gang signs at them. Like, come on. And Nemesis I have a hard time with because he can just, like, hold up his whip. You don't have to whip it. Just hold it up in the air and, like, smack somebody in the side of the face with it. And then Dracula, you could be a puppy? Plenty of ways to meme. Yeah, I have a really hard time being serious with him. Because of 2v8, I started to be a little bit more serious with him. For Doc, because he was my duo. What happened there? Sure. It does not help. I'm like so distracted watching the status of everything as I go. Shit itself. It's fine. It's fine. It was fun while it lasted. That's too bad. You missed. We did customs last week. So everybody could flex their killers. I barely ever do customs because they start getting salty and fighting with each other. But they behaved last week, so positives. We might do it again a little bit sooner, maybe next month, just because they actually behaved for the first time in a year. Proud of them. Character growth, everyone. Ah, it calmed down for a second. Thank you for this second. Oh, and it's gone. Alright, we're gonna give you 2 seconds. That's all you get. I'm not able to enjoy this glorious Oni because of these issues. That's the only really bad part about it. I love playing against an Oni. And I barely even notice he's here right now. Oh, killer packet lost too? At least I'm not alone. I wonder which one it is. I wonder who's dealing with it. Bear Oni is so cool. The sound effects from it, oh my god. I love it so much. When we like load into a match and I hear that from like across the map, it's over. Like I'm on the Mori, I'm fighting for the Mori, like everyone else has to die so that I can be the last one to guarantee that I get the Mori. It becomes, the entire match becomes me killing off my teammates so that I can get Mori. It's so cool. I love it. Don't mind me. Hey, if I'm the only one left, then we don't need to worry about the gens. We just need to worry about the Mori. I don't think it is. Let me see what it says. I tried to stop looking at it for a second. It is, actually. It's gone up quite a bit. But I don't... It's so distracting. It distracts me too much. I can't even, like, focus on the match. It shouldn't be like that anyway. They need to fucking fix it. I'm pissed. I'm calling them in the morning again. Which isn't gonna help because they're still sending out a truck. I already talked to them. I'm just waiting for the truck. Let's get out of there. Yeah, but they sent one like 2 days ago and I feel like they messed something else up. But yeah, the other truck's supposed to be coming in the next 48 hours, but I don't have much faith that it's gonna fix anything. Alright, let me see real quick. Let me test it real quick. My internet is like, it'll crash out and then it'll be fine. But then it'll crash out. But it's only my upload. Like right now I have over a gig for my download. Like that's perfect. It's right where it should be. Ah, you must have fell asleep watching something else. Good morning. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, actually, it's right. It is fixing itself. You're not wrong. I'm wired? Yes, I am. I am. There's no excuse for it. There's absolutely no excuse for it. I'm the only one using it. It is directly plugged in. They came and replaced a line. They came and replaced the equipment. They fixed something at the box because the ice storm ruined something outside. But there's still something wrong outside. There's an apartment on my property that has its own internet connection, its own line, and it's also having issues, so it's still at the box. So they're sending like a barrel truck out to do the box, like on the pole for the cable. Again. At this point, they just need to replace the whole thing. The thing is, it doesn't happen like super often. It'll be like a couple of times a day. Otherwise, it's fine. So I have to like, I've called them right when it happens so that they can test it and actually see that there's something wrong, because a few times they sent me new equipment because they tested it and it was fine because nothing was happening. But it's been a fucking process, man. I'm getting kind of pissed at it. Like, I expect at least a month, like, compensation, to be fair. Like, I'm paying for the biggest package I can get for, like, all of the top things that they can offer, and it's not fucking working properly, so it pisses me off. And they'll be like, oh, but your download's great. I'm like, I don't fucking need the download to be that great, man. I just need enough fucking upload to stream. Like, get your shit together and stabilize my stuff. The last thing, we fucking talk to them. They send in a ticket. The guy calls 20 minutes later, the technician, and he's like, hey, I just got this ticket, but it's blank. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. Like, I've been dealing with this for weeks. This is so many tickets, and then she's like, okay, I sent in the ticket, and it's blank. Sometimes you get somebody that knows what they're doing, sometimes you get an idiot. I need another person that knows what they're doing. But what can you do? Some lady on the other side of the fucking country sends in a blank ticket for me. Like, she's in California and I'm in New York. It's not like she's here. So explain to the guy he's got another truck coming. But it's a lot of back and forth. But I've had like the same like technician come out multiple times. He's done everything that he could do. I can't blame him either, I guess. At least at this point, it's been like, we know that it's an issue that's not in my house. It's like gotta be at the pool because it's affecting the other account as well. That's totally separate from mine. We'll see. It says it's fixed. I'll try another one. We'll see. I don't trust it though. I don't know. I was super pissed off about it for like the first month. I have a very like small window where I can do my DBD streams. But I can't do shit about it, so I'm less pissed off about it now. What can you do? I had to accept that there was nothing that I could do except for wait for them to fix it. And as easy as it would be to like switch it out for a different company, I only have a couple that I can choose from. And to be fair, they just need to fix it. Like there's no reason why it should still be fucked up. But hey, I got all new equipment, I guess. A brand new line from the poles straight into my room. Eventually, right, everything will get replaced and then it should be okay. I didn't have a single issue the entire week. I honestly thought that they did fix it. And then I wake up today at like 6 p.m. because I stream in the middle of the night and I have 3 upload and I'm like, go fuck yourselves. Like seriously. It's like $180 and I have 3 upload, like go fuck yourselves. I'm so pissed. Bill was due yesterday. It's like so the bill gets paid and now it doesn't work again. Like fuck you. I haven't been rude to them yet, but I'm about to be the biggest Karen ever if they don't figure this shit out. Yes, enjoy. I will definitely be playing it in a little while too. Probably sooner than later too, the way that things are going. If I have some like super crazy run, I'll clip it. Sue them. No, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to be compensated. Once it gets fixed, I think I can get money back for the previous 2 months of having issues. And to me, like, that's fine. Like, if I can get, like, at least, you know, some kind of a discount for not having it working properly for the last couple months, and I have all of the evidence, you know, of them coming back and finding things to fix, that's good enough for me. Shit happens, you know. It's winter, it's New York, it's been very stormy. The ice storm definitely fucked everything up in December, and here we are. At the end of February. No, that's too much. I'm not that greedy, alright? I just want, you know, something for how much I'm paying for shit not working. I'm sorry, I'm just not as big of a diva as you. You, like, have the diva crown, Lane. You were almost a bigger Karen than Doc. I think at this point, you are the Karen. I think Doc has, like, had so much character growth over the last 4 years of hanging out with us that you have taken his crown. You are the Karen now. Nope, it's not gonna happen. This is the last one. We will get through this one, and then I don't want to deal with it going back and forth. It was just back to 40 uploaded now. It's down to 6. It must be windy outside. That's all it took. I saw it. I saw that one little thing, and I was like, nope, that's it. I don't want to deal with it. It's fine. Eventually, it'll be fixed. We get back to normal 12-hour thing. Sorry to the morning crew that don't come in until later, is what it is. I did feel a little bad. I had multiple people disappointed that last stream was early, ended early. This one's gonna be earlier, guys. Sorry. Maybe it was just meant to be, to teach me a little bit of patience and to not get myself, like, too stressed out about it. Because I'm getting better at dealing with it. Hello? Hello? I didn't have the issues until I upgraded to like to more. Like when I had just like a basic fucking package, never had the issue. Like the whole first 2 years when I moved here, I just had, you know, their basic like internet package. As soon as I upgraded it, I started having issues, to be fair. Not as bad as it's been though. Since they started messing with stuff trying to fix it, it's gotten worse. I don't know what they're doing, but it's gotten worse. This last week was bad. I don't know what they did. I wasn't considering switching, but I kind of am now, honestly. The last couple weeks have pushed me to maybe I just need to swap. I only really have like Verizon that I can get, but that's fine. Maybe I'll just get Verizon. I don't have too many options where I am. I'm sorry, I was reading. I need to stop. I'm reading. I mean, if I don't keep them and I cancel it, then there's no point in asking them for anything. Just tell them to fuck off and move on. I'll say thanks for trying. You should get your shit together. Their customer service is still better than Hunt Showdown customer service, so they have that going for them. The puppy! But no, trust me, I've had that conversation with them a lot. The thing is, it took a month for them to take it seriously, you know? I mean, I guess. They sent me all this new stuff. They did all this stuff, like, without sending somebody here. I had to, like, go through the process until they finally sent the first guy, which was, like, a month later. I get they gotta go through their steps, though. But still, it was just a lot. It's just been way too long. Not good. He knew. Like, oh, pallet? Okay. He had to assert his dominance with the extra punch. Hello, sir? I heard those feet. I was like, what was that? And then I remembered. There's a Dracula. You know, I haven't had a gen yet today, like, fart in my face. Stupidest thing that they've done. All this shit we get for survivors, and that's what the killer gets. I get it. They want people to play survivor, so let's add a crazy fucking ringing double terror radius. That sure helps. There it is. Thanks. Man, how long is this here for? Another week still? Too long. There's another Cheryl? Where's everything? Where's all the things? Right into a sandwich. How much did we get for the little bit that we played? Hey, I mean, that's alright. Haven't even been here that long. We will feed it to Dwight on our way out. He's growing up, not so fast, but he's growing up. He'll get there someday. That's what I was gonna say. I like the prestige stuff. At least we get something now. I'm glad that they added something to it, and the badges are alright. It could have been much worse, honestly. Like, having the portraits for everybody will be cool. I'm glad we finally get something. So, I liked that. The map is cool in PTB. And then we got the auras. You could change the different auras. I think that'll be nice. It's something. It might be little, but it does a lot, I guess. Quality of life stuff. But yeah, the prestige rewards will be cool. Right? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have the badges. Just to have something else, I guess. Especially now that they took away your prestige in the lobby. It kind of, like, defeats the purpose of it, though, right? Like, they don't want anybody to know that you're P100s because people were dodging P100 lobbies. I guess they got over it now, but we don't get to see it in the lobbies, but we can see it by the badge, I guess. But that's also at the end. But it's nice. I don't know. I thought they were cool. We'll see what like the Resident Evil portraits look like though, right? They're just supposed to be like what these ones, just like slapped behind them, but at least they're cool. They're animated. They gave us something. Even after they said that they weren't going to give us anything, we'll get the prestige badges. That'll be nice. It'll make me want to like put a little bit more work into my killers. Like, where is my artist even at? I might as well check real quick before I go. I forgot. It's been so long since I put any points into her. So I'll have my Demodoggy. Oh no, well, Piggy. I kind of want to get him done at some point. I'm never going to finish Trapper. But I did think about putting these two. We're going to finish Artist and then maybe I'll work on Demogorgon. Because I don't know who else would I work on. Probably no one. I was thinking maybe at some point Trapper. I did start a little bit and then I was like, nah. I think I'd rather go with Demogorgon and Artist. What, for the badge? See, the thing is, DJ, I would have to actually play the killer. Chucky is there because I still need to like get on my PC account and play 2B8 and disconnect so we can see Chucky bot, maybe. I'm still considering it. I've done every single killer bot since they came out so that we could see like how they designed the bots to behave and if they actually, you know, behaved well enough as your partner in 2B8, but I did not do Chucky this time. It's the first one that I haven't done like the day that it releases, but I still got a little bit of time, right? 3 days? I can maybe do it this weekend. I just gotta like hop on my other account and play with myself. Disconnect as Chucky and then follow him around. But we'll see. Nobody really cared too much about the previous two. What was it? Dracula and Pyramid Head? So I didn't do it, but I should do it, right? Completionist things. I shouldn't leave him out. But hey, I know it was short, but it's better than nothing, right? Had a little bit of fun. We got to talk a lot of shit about Silent Hill F. It was nice. Lots of killer discussion. But, I don't know. I'll play some eugenics, and if I get a decent run, I'll toss it up for you guys. See if you like it. If you like it, maybe we'll stream some eugenics here and there. Not on DBD day. We'll do eugenics on a different day. But yeah, it was fun. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.